What's up, everybody? We're back with another reaction, and today we're gonna be checking out some more Token today. Now, after hearing the first couple songs from him, the first one with Ren, and then the second one with Tech Nine, it really grabbed my attention on him. Which is why I want to check out his newest album that just came out. It looks like it's probably about a month ago. I'm Not Supposed to Be Here. He definitely hit me on the mark with that. What does your love look like? His lyrics definitely sucked me in. I have a feeling we got ourselves like another, good rapper. But and it's good to see. It's sad that you really only get real rappers that talk about real things and real life experiences and like how you feel and not afraid to like actually say what's on your mind from the independent artists. It's sad that the stuff that we hear on the radio from all these people from like the big record labels and all that, and all they're talking about is getting fucked up or like killing people or doing this or doing that, or like the visual parts are just like I don't know. So I saw somebody say it online not too long ago. It's like, back then it was drug dealing music, now it's drug using music. But they don't see the real side from like these kind of artists, like the struggles that they go through. Not like when you see these other guys putting on personas for people that they damn well know they are not even close to being that person. So this is why I respect the independent community, because they're real. So we're gonna start off with his looks like it's gonna be the title track, Not Supposed to Be Here official music video. Just from the title name, I'm guessing it's gonna be something deep, something that means something. I might actually have to put on the caption because sometimes I miss what he says because he tends to talk a little fast. So there we go. It's gonna be a long reaction, but it's all for the right reason. All right, let's go.
Never too different. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. At 13, I joined Cyphers in Boston. I took the train. My first time out the North Shore before touring to fame. Surrounded by these black and Spanish dudes, mid or late 20s. They could tell I lived a sheltered life, they still chose to respect me. I was timid, they were braver. I was spit, but they were better. Talking about much realer things, dead friends and gang pressure. I would just rap about rapping, but they still were never haters. Hugging my mom when they met her, told her son's gonna be major. My dad wasn't the bravest, so I looked up to those dudes as real men, my motivation. We're more talented than me, they set the bar that I was chasing. Fast forward, I'm the only one who made it. Now I'm not supposed to be here.
Ooh. Man. See, I find that like really interesting, like how him being the young kid with older folks, just like, and still got more respect from them than he did his own father. Like, probably people he's never even met in his life. And dude, you know what? There's a reason for everything, so you are supposed to be here. Everything has its way. So it's, it's imperative, and it's good that you're here to spread this message, to portray it to everybody. Like, people need to hear this kind of stuff, because being brainwashed with all the other BS that's in music today, it's so unrealistic. It just gives us all unrealistic expectations in life then, compared to when you listen to stuff like this. You know what's real. You know what to expect. You know what could happen, what could not happen. So
I looked up to those dudes as real men, my motivation. We're more talented than me. They set the bar that I was chasing. Fast forward, I'm the only one who made it. Now I'm not supposed to be here. My neighbors drive a Tesla, young daughter in the backseat. Get mad when I whip fast down the cul-de-sac, happy. My other neighbors are an older couple, maybe 60s. Probably worked their whole life to get that house and drive that Bentley. 4 levels, big door, long tall stairs. On the other side, there's a crib like theirs. 3 young kids, early 20s, no parents. Every Friday night, 8 other cars are next to theirs. And I wonder what they think. Do they even know there's just that one kid paying for it? The 2 others are his bros, getting used to a lifestyle they may never reach alone. They think that I'm doing them a favor, but I don't know. What happens when I wanna move or wanna be alone? Am I selfish? Do I trick my friends with life that ain't their own? 5-star meals, cleaning ladies are their norm. I love my fucking dogs, I do anything for them. I wanna take them with me everywhere, that's what I do it for. But all they gon' resent me if one day I cannot do it no more. Feel like I'm tricking fate and all these blessings might disguise.
If they're your real, true, real friends, they'll still be there for you no matter what. Even if you end up losing everything and you don't have a damn pot to piss in. That's where you find your real friends. That's why I don't like to keep a big circle. I don't really talk to a lot of people. The circle's small. But they're real friends. Like, they're real people. Like, I can call them at 2 o'clock in the morning, and I need somebody to back me up. They're there.
Do anything for them. I wanna take them with me everywhere, that's what I do it for. But all they gon' resent me if one day I cannot do it no more. Feel like I'm tricking fate and all these blessings might disguise a spoiled kid with homies. I gotta remind that we not supposed to be here. It could be just coincidence or maybe fate planned it. The house that I moved into with my money from Atlantic was my dream house, till I realized where I got the dream from. It looked exactly like my best friend's house in 7th grade, the same house I used to steal from. When he was out of town, I used to break it with my older friend and look around and take anything of value that I saw. The most ironic part about it all is that the kid who lived there wasn't just a friend. He was the only kid who convinced me to put my music on the internet. Without him, I never...
Oh, damn.
He was the only kid who convinced me to put my music on the internet. Without him, I never would be on these steps. Now this house is just a stark reminder of the bad friend I've always been. Liar that I've always been. Cheater and deceiver still. Lucky motherfucker, but know how to play the victim still. They tell me I fell off and fans defend me. Nah, it's okay. I promise I'm not even supposed to be here in the first place.
Damn, dude. The fact that you're here shows that you are supposed to. We've all made mistakes. We've all done dumb shit. We've all lost our path, but as long as you get back onto it, or find your way to get back onto it, it's alright. Man, this album's gonna be this guy is good. So now we got Never Me. All right.
People got a house, they like to chillin', not me. Every time I try to chill, my brain don't go to sleep. I see open windows, I say, who the fuck living there? People who don't wanna either die or be a millionaire. Could never be me. Fuck that. 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 Devil done got me, the money's the root of all evil, but I wanna see what the evil do. Want me, they gonna be dead or I'm gonna be great. I cannot do a thing in between the two. I got some haters repeating my name and it's all good and fun till I show them like Beetlejuice. Thought he was either a liar or he was just too good at playing some hide and seek peekaboo. Hard to believe all these people are fake, but that's why when I see them, it's so much I'm seeing through. I'm always trying to convince a bitch I'm not a cheater, but I get a spot like a cheater do. I get a spot I can fuck you and lie to you, and then I get a spot I can save you. All of my homies belong in a prison, that's why we hang out, cause soon I won't be able to. Tired of being at funerals, dog. Tired of trying to pair.
Yeah? Jesus Christ, dude. It just came out of nowhere. Oh, fuck it.
Me. Fuck that. Could never be me. Fuck that. Devil done got me, the money's the root of all evil, but I wanna see what the evil do. Want me, they gonna be dead or I'm gonna be great. I cannot do a thing in between the two. I got some haters repeating my name and it's all good and fun till I show them like Beetlejuice. Thought he was either a liar or he was just too good at playing some hide and seek peekaboo. Hard to believe all these people are fake, but that's why when I see them, it's so much I'm seeing through. I'm always trying to convince a bitch I'm not a cheater, but I get a spot like a cheater do. I get a spot I can fuck you and lie to you, and then I get a spot I can save you. All of my homies belong in a prison, that's why we hang out, cause soon I won't be able to. Tired of being at funerals, dog.
That was just way too much to break down. Like I heard every single thing he said, but that, Jesus Christ, he just. Who is this goddamn guy?
Tired of trying to parent my mom. Tired of being the ex that the women don't talk shit about, cause I break up your heart. I love somebody tell them they really should be putting blame on themselves for not keeping me hard enough. Fucked in the back of the Mercedes so many times I get a little horny when I start her. So many people I hate on my phone and I gotta be walking around with a charger. I'm independent with labels and bitches and living in family ties every partner. If you see me in your city, I'll be in a hoodie and ball in my face like I'm Arthur. People got a house, they like to chillin', not me. Every time I try to chill, my brain don't go to sleep. I see open windows, I say, who the fuck living there? People who don't wanna either die or be a millionaire. Could never be me. Fuck that. 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 Toke always been a leader, can't relate to a follower. You type of guy wafted her up only to act like boss of her. What's on my wrist got her chest beating like heart rate monitor. She'll be your loss, I'll be her throat lozenge if I wanted her. I've never been good at just chilling, that's when a demon visits. She say I'm too busy to me means good job living. Tell my mom you ain't voting blue, you get the girl shook and panicked. I'm so good on my own, might wanna go get a pussy planet. Everyone talking about me the second I'm leaving, there's so much they don't wanna say to me. Waking up with a bad feeling, I'm turning into everything that I said I'm afraid to be. Cannot be saving a hoe, but ironically all of them salty and all of them savory. The only reason I'm telling a lie to the bitches for her benefit, it's okay with me. I wanted my girl to cheat on me so it could be easy. You're breaking up with her quietly. That was the reason I always encourage her to go to Hollywood, New York, and Miami. One thing I don't like about being better than all of these rappers is no one is trying me. I'm gonna fuck up my son and then he's gonna fuck up his son to continue the dynasty. People got a house, they like to chillin', not me. Every
Bro. See? I told you. Come to the fucking underground. Go with these independent artists. Either go with the independent artists or the actually some of the Korean and Japanese rappers. Like, it's the only ones you're getting good actual flows, cadences, and good production. Like, yeah, this dude, yeah, I have a feeling I'm gonna be going down a long rabbit hole with this kid or dude. I actually I don't even know how old he is. He can't be that old. He's still got to be like what, in his 20s.
Been good at just chillin', that's when a demon visits. She say I'm too busy to me means good job living. Tell my mom you wave on the blue, you get the girl shook and panicked. I'm so good on my own, might wanna go get a pussy planet. Everyone talking about me the second I'm leaving, there's so much they don't wanna say to me. Waking up with a bad feeling, I'm turning into everything that I said I'm afraid to be. Cannot be saving a hoe, but ironically all of them salty and all of them savory. The only reason I'm telling a lot of the bitches for her benefit is okay with me. I wanted my girl to cheat on me so it could be easy. You're breaking up with her quietly. That was the reason I always encourage her to go to Hollywood, New York, and Miami. One thing I don't like about being better than all of these rappers is no one is trying me. I'm gonna fuck up my son and then he's gonna fuck up his son to continue the dynasty. People got a house, they like to chillin', not me. Every time I try to chill, my brain don't go to sleep. I see open windows, I say who the fuck living there? People who don't wanna either die or be a millionaire. Could never be me. Fuck that. Could never be me. Fuck that. Could never be me. Fuck that. Could never be me. Fuck that.
Yeah, fuck that. Well, that was never me. Dude, he was just on fire, just like, dude just snapped. He just would not stop. Like I said, I don't even know how to, like, I'm gonna have to go through a lot of his lyrics and stuff after this album. I mean, of course, I'm gonna be re-listening to a lot of this stuff because they're bangers, but so this time you got Duck Hunter. I don't know why I just thought of Duck Hunt, like the old Nintendo game, but hey, you never know. I doubt that's what it is, but let's jump in this. It's an official music video. It's like in a nice little restaurant. Let's see what our boy Token's got for this one. So without further ado, we got Duck Hunter. Let's go. I'm loving that bass. That's nice.
For the day, I don't spoon, but room service don't play. Every blue moon, people assume that I pray, cause their body's a temple, I'm diving in it every day. Good.
Why is he yellow? What's going on here?
Good afternoon, I got a room for the day. I don't spoon, but room service don't play. Every blue moon, people assume that I pray, cause their body's a temple, I'm diving in it every day. Good afternoon, I got a room for the night. Duck Hunter, cause I drown goose in the Sprite. Front runner, run, I'll call truce for the fight. Bloodsucker, I might get loose, but I'm tight. Good morning, America, girl, don't act like it ain't normal to stare at you. She told me she got 6 bodies before me, I'm sure she does. Let's call it body dysmorphia.
God damn.
Act like it ain't normal to stare at you. She told me she got 6 bodies before me. I'm sure she does. Let's call it body dysmorphia. Fill it with kids like the cast of Euphoria. Bible on top and the cash in the drawer above. I'm in her organ, so she call me Portland or Astoria. Eye of the storm, I'm in the cornea. If I look down, just tell him pour me up. Pistol in my brody's bag. If you press him, his bag will start talking just like Doris was. Swiping, no swiping like my card declined. Made a 10 to a split. I guess she's now a 5 foot. He's so big, I look like soaring out my size. Put your soul in the air like shoes on power lines. Told her I love her, but I just can't trust her. I dumped her, I moved to LA. He wanna beat me so bad that his impression on me just blew me away. I slept around 7, I woke around 3, and it feel like it's noon at 8. I left my children on top of her temple, I gave them a room to pray. Hey, good afternoon, I got a room for the day. I don't spoon, but room service don't play. Every blue...
I like that. I don't spoon, but room service don't play.
People assume that I pray, cause their body's a temple, I'm diving in it every day. Good afternoon, I got a room for the night. Duck hunter, cause I drown goose in the Sprite. Front runner, I don't call truce for the fight. Bloodsucker, I might get loose, but I'm tight. 2 fingers in her like we made a truce. I can't call my woman boo, cause I might get confused. If she know I don't like her like booze. Put my dog on TV till he feel like he Clifford to school. Industry saw me how Brady left Patriots. I didn't lose since I came out the blue. My dude up to something, but I'm down for anything. Like fuck society, my crowd is menacing. The bike is motor, that's without the pedaling. She down on one knee, that's without the wedding ring. Metal above the waist, that's without the belly ring. He showed the ropes to me without the wrestling. You gave your homies up without the questioning. You turning 12 like what the fuck 11 bring. Told her I love her, but I just can't trust her. I dumped her, I moved to LA. He wanna beat me so bad that his impression on me just blew me away. I slept around 7, I woke around 3, and it feel like it's noon at 8. I left my children on top of her temple, I gave them a room to pray. Hey, good afternoon, I got a room for the day. I don't spoon, but room service don't play. Every blue moon, people assume that I pray, cause their body's a temple, I'm diving in it every day. Good afternoon, I got a room for the night. Duck hunter, cause I drown goose in the Sprite. Front runner, I don't call truce for the fight. Bloodsucker, I might get loose, but I'm tight.
Hell yeah, I actually just started or signed up for Discord recently, so hell yeah, I'll come talk to this dude. Dude, that song was fucking catchy, man. It just like kept you going and just man. That's what, 3 for 3 already? Okay, this time we got Friends. Oh boy. I'm wondering how this one's gonna go. It was like, I mean, first song he was talking about friends. The second one he was talking about, like, you know, basically, will his friends still be there when he's, you know, done doing music? And let's jump into this.
I met a girl who was the last in line, Nevada meet and greet. She was by herself, tattoos up and down her sleeve. She told me about a dead parent and brother who OD'd. She said she was about to end it all until she heard me. I did my best to understand, it's just hard to believe. Nobody in my crew. She told me about a dead parent and brother who OD'd. She said she was about to end it all until she heard me. I did.
Ooh. See? Another artist making a difference. That's what I want to see in music. 'Cause that's what music used to be about. It used to make a difference. NF would talk about stuff like that too. This is what we need.
My best to understand, it's just hard to believe. Nobody in my crew heard her, cause she spoke real quietly. She was a pretty girl, a body I didn't notice till she left. My bro saw her and complimented her dress. He followed her and offered her a drink around the corner. The venue bar was closed, but not for us, we're the performers. I know my bro well, I know his type. I didn't stick around, I hit the hotel for the night. But I'm sure she went with him. I mean, that shit is dope. She met the artist that changed her life. Then she got to hang with his bro when she heard stories about the artist and what he's like when he's at home. And she's appreciative so much it might be hard to tell him no. My music spoke to her, but when she spoke to me, I had a friend behind the scenes. My friend isn't a creep, but he don't know what a fan is. I'm why she didn't take her life, but I'm also why my friend took advantage. I don't know who she blamed, but I can't imagine that she still look at me the same. And when she hears my music, I wonder what's first to enter her head. Her brother who OD'd or waking up inside my friend's bed.
Dude. That is fucked.
Her brother who OD'd or waking up inside my friend's bed.
My friend, you're my friend forever. We'll always be together. I'm your best friend, you're my best friend. I'm your best friend, you're my best friend.
I met this kid when I was 14, he was 23. Almost 10 years on me, but we were like family. 200 the Villa rappers from Massachusetts. He'd come over to my house and hug my mama like she his. Up till 4 a.m. recording songs and making playlists. Driving home and talking about what life's gonna be like when we make it. He called me crying one day. I said, bro, is everything okay? He said, bro, everything is straight. I got a daughter on the way. I knew this girl, she was special. Hang with us.
Hold the hell on.
23, almost 10 years on me, but we were like family. 200 the Villa rappers from Massachusetts. He'd come over to my house and hug my mama like she his. Up till 4 a.m. recording songs and making playlists. Driving home and talking about what life's gonna be like when we make it. He called me crying one day. I said, bro, is everything okay? He said, bro, everything is straight. I got a daughter on the way. I knew this girl, she was special. Hang with us at the stew, throwing words out the freestyle. She gave birth, a healthy child, Rose a father, shit was wild. By the time they potty trained her, I was starting to go viral. By the time she was like 4, I was just beginning to tour. He was watching me from his phone, happy for me, but wanted more. We would always talk about the only losers is the ones who quit. My success showed him it's possible, so he stayed at my crib. My trips to Cali put me in a room with millionaires. I come home with stories, he said, dude, I gotta get out there. I said it could change everything, never mentioned his kid. He just remembered what we said about people who decide to quit. That girl needs a father, but dreams need pursuit. So when I moved to LA, my dog did too. In hopes to make it big, and my success is what encouraged it. And that encouragement had left the little girl fatherless. Cause talking every day turned into talking every week. And years fly quicker every year, you blink an eye and she's a teen. And now you're in the land of dreams, but worse, you're in the land of dreamers. You don't stand out in the slightest, got no motion, got no features, got no fans, and got no tours, and got no bread for plane tickets. Got your daughter's phone number, but get no answer when it's ringing. She made up her mind about you. And being Token's homie doesn't hold weight like it used to. Me and my bros still hang, I ain't see his daughters.
Dude, that's terrible.
It's the high chair. I moved out of Cali, but he started a new life there. I feel his pain, I never mentioned there's no purpose for me. So when we get together, I just tell him more stories. And he tells me about a single that he's weighing on a mix for. I still give encouragement, cause that's all I'm good for. But he never gonna make it. And what's the biggest loser? Look, a quitter or a deadbeat dad in Hollywood? That's my dog though.
You're my friend forever. We'll always be together. I'm your best friend, you're my best friend. I'm your best friend, you're my best friend. You're my friend forever. We'll always be together. I'm your best friend, you're my best friend. I'm your best friend, you're my best friend.
Wow. that was that's kind of that was kind of a tough one. Like, I mean, the thing is though, if I had a daughter, there's no way ever I could leave her behind, or a son, to possibly have the chance of, you know, making it big with a friend that is the actual artist. Like, nah, but everybody's got a different mindset, you know. It's just crazy though. Yeah, we already did this this one a couple days ago. So we're gonna move on to Kumquat. I have no idea what the hell I'm getting myself into, but I'm sure there's gonna be, yeah. Let's just jump right into this.
Spill come down a quad like a kumquat. I'm a big dog, get it off like a bus stop. Got the whole crowd off the ground like a jump shot. Find a good fuck on, then I fuck off. I be closed off from cross like a trust fall. Spit so hard, grip lung like a plunk off. My bad friend dead dad and I hurt mom, and I love them all the same. Go to camp in her hips, is a hippocampus. Hold her hips like a poshy, a hippopotamus. Grip so new, gotta put the grip inside the crib. Whip so mean, gotta give a whipping on my... Spill come down her quad like a kumquat. I'm a big dog, get it off like a bus stop. Got the whole crowd off the ground like a jump shot. Find a good fuck on, then I fuck off. I be closed off from cross like a trust fall. Spit so hard, grip lung like a plunk off. Got a bad friend dead dad and I hurt mom, and I love them all the same. Go to camp in her hips, is a hippocampus. Hold her hips like a poshy, a hippopotamus. Grip so new, gotta put the grip inside the crib. Whip so mean, gotta give a whipping on my whip. Spit so stupid, never read a book, but a book. Fist so stupid that I get a look, every look. Bitch so bougie, gotta feed the puss, octopus. She took me off the street, she like my curfew. Flag a chick out and we called it a bird flu. I can't commit, I got trauma to work through. So you gotta blame yourself if I hurt you. I was the only one who started balling when I saw the car from a ladder to hearse. My dad's apartment was so fucking dirty, a part of me thinks he was meant for the dirt. Grandpa's a veteran, I was a poet. I don't think he saw me as someone respectable. Only thing we had in common is Kendrick was terminal and I was always in terminals. Last time that he was in Germany, he was attacked, he pulled out, started shooting bullets at him. I think of him every time I'm in Germany, inside a grouping and shooting my kids at him. Spill come down a quad like a kumquat. I'm a big dog, get it off like a bus stop. Got the whole crowd off the ground like a jump shot. Find a good fuck on, then I fuck off. I be closed off from cross like a trust fall. Spit so hard, grip lung like a plunk off. Got a bad...
Oh. Dude, this is crazy. Now, when people said he's a chopper, this motherfucker is a chopper, dude.
Friend dead dad and I hurt mom, and I love them all the same. Go to camp in her hips, is a hippocampus. Hold her hips like a poshy, a hippopotamus. Grip so new, gotta put the grip inside the crib. Whip so mean, gotta give a whipping on my whip. Spit so stupid, never read a book, but a book. Fist so stupid that I get a look, every look. Bitch so bougie, gotta feed the puss, octopus. Put so many toxins in my system, Dracula wouldn't even touch a vein of mine. Put so many pillows on my bed that I can't even find a girl I just was inside. Put so many words inside a song, you gotta be real fucking crazy to memorize. Put so many demons in my verse that my suicide note will probably rhyme. Every thought I have is sick enough to make an EMT say TMI. Only riding when I'm drinking, my kids hit her IUD and got a DUI. When I die, I want my legacy to be 1,000 women hating men the same way. All these flight delays are just preparing me for heaven's gates when they say the gate change. Spill come down a quad like a kumquat. I'm a big dog, get it off like a bus stop. Got the whole crowd off the ground like a jump shot. Find a good...
Jesus Christ, dude.
Women and hate men the same way. All these flight delays are just preparing me for heaven's gates when they say the gate change. Bill come down a quad like a kumquat. I'm a big dog, get it off like a bus stop. Got the whole crowd off the ground like a jump shot. Find a good fuck on, then I fuck off. I'll be closed off from cross like a trust fall. Spit so hard, grip lung like a blunt cough. Got a bad friend, dead dad, and a hurt mom, and I love them all the same. Go to camp in her hips is a hippocampus. Hold her hips like a poshy, a hippopotamus. Crib so new, gotta put the crib inside the crib. Whip so mean, gotta give a whipping in my whip. Spit so stupid, never read a book, but a book. Fish so stupid that I get a look, every look. Bitch so bougie, gotta feed the puss, octopus.
Hey, what's up, Toby? This your boy Cam, bro. I've been thinking about you, man. I know why you fell off. I know exactly why you fell off. Step one, to get you back on track, you gotta set that black hoodie on fire. Sit in the corner with your hood up all the time and shit. Figure the fuck out, bro. It probably stink, by the way. Two, we gotta change the hair. Hair's terrible. Hair's insane. I don't know if you know this or not, but you fucking famous, dog. Stop going to fucking Supercut. That white lady is fucking you up. You understand that? She giving you that good old-fashioned fuck up, too, dog. You don't care about your image no more or something, brother?
Oh, hold on. Man, that last song was crazy. Like, this one looks like it's going to be another interesting one. I'm calling it Feral. This can have many, 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 many different meanings. Let's see what direction he's going to go with the title like this and its official music video. So far, I've liked every song on this, and all for different reasons, and it's just, and that's what I like about artists like that, is they can make a whole album, and just about every song sounds completely different. That's when you know you're doing something. That.
She sit in my shotgun like the barrel. Bow. Your girl is fair, mine is feral. Bow. I can't take off work, but I can take off your apparel. Bow. I'm Ebenezer Splooge, and my life's a Christmas carol. Bow. She want me to show.
Motherfucker, just say Ebenezer Splooge. You fucking god damn it, bro. She doesn't like the barrel.
Fair, mine is feral. Bow. I can't take off work, but I can take off your apparel. Bow. I'm Ebenezer Splooge, and my life's a Christmas carol. Bow.
You stupid, bro. That was clever, but it's fucking funny as hell.
Off your apparel. I'm Ebenezer Splooge, and my life's a Christmas carol. She want me to show my true colors until I'm caught red-handed. Ooh. Speak of thunder, then I steal your women. I'm a top 10 bandit. Labels got you boys doing splits, Jean-Claude Van Damme shit. Damn. Token wear so many hats, I probably gave all them dandruff. Damn. Had me coming in a second, that's a second coming. Almost thought the Lord was crucified. More money, more problems. I bet when my door is suicide, I'll be adoring suicide. Backpack on my bros, back for a safety. It's like the oxygen tank on guys and scuba dive. VIP list, I put all my dogs down.
The dog's just dragging him around the room. Everybody's doing splits.
Many hats, I probably gave all them dandruff. Damn. Had me coming in a second, that's a second coming. Almost thought the Lord was crucified. More money, more problems. I bet when my door is suicide, I'll be adoring suicide. Backpack on my bros, back for a safety. It's like the oxygen tank on guys and scuba dive. VIP list, I put all my dogs down. Call it euthanized. VIP list, I put all my dogs down. Like my doggy got a tumor target always on me. Let's find a shooter barking up the wrong tree. I get him new to bargain in my watch fee. I'm like a jeweler, bark on me on Shaw 3. It's like the booster far from being all clean, but I'm a boozer. Party's got my dog geeking like a tutor. She's sitting in my shotgun like the barrel. Bow. Your girl is fair, mine is feral. Bow. I can't take off work, but I can take off your apparel. Bow. I'm Ebenezer Splooge, and my life's a Christmas carol. I did you dirty, but you did me dirty first, now we even. Yup. Meant to be cause she's possessive and I'm possessed by a demon. Yup. I won't ask you about your past if you agree to not ask me about our future. Okay, I bring her back, that means I put the brakes on her back like my childhood scooter. Okay, I don't got a group, I got one homie, I'm the shooter and my bro's the alley-ooper. If I die, I'm gonna put my coupe in his name, now we feel like Bradley Cooper. She's so undeniable, I come from Massachusetts, but the masses choose her. She's supposed to be the famous one, I'm just a dork who's good with words according to the nerds. I'm born with humans, nerds, let's tour the universe. My storage unit's worse than hoarder boomers were. I'm more elusive than the Lord and Lucifer. I'm more reclusive than the dorky students were. The whores are foolish, but my boys are stupider. She's more abusive, but I'm sorta used to her. The corner unit's got the ports, I'm moving further. The more I'm moving, it's like the more I'm doing dirt. She sit in my shotgun like the barrel. Bow.
I didn't think he was gonna stop.
Group, I got one homie, I'm the shooter and my bro's the alley-ooper. If I die, I'm gonna put my coupe in his name, now we feel like Bradley Cooper. She's so undeniable, I come from Massachusetts, but the masses choose her. She's supposed to be the famous one, I'm just a dork who's good with words according to the nerds. I'm born with humans, nerds, let's tour the universe. My storage unit's worse than hoarder boomers were. I'm more elusive than the Lord and Lucifer. I'm more reclusive than the dorky students were. The whores are foolish, but my boys are stupider. She's more abusive, but I'm sorta used to her. The corner unit's got the ports, I'm moving further. The more I'm moving, it's like the more I'm doing dirt. She sit in my shotgun like the barrel. Bow. Your girl is fair, mine is feral. Bow. I can't take off work, but I can take off your apparel. Bow. I'm Ebenezer Scrooge, and my life's a Christmas carol. Bow. Global tsunami out of a raindrop. Put that halo in back of him like a GameStop. Show up after the set, I feel like a .com. I give an autograph to the cop instead of a fingerprint. I give a podcast to the bitch I might not be hitting and probably won't follow back, but I will follow haters in the crypto. Read the almanac, I decide when the bitch is sprinkling. Feel like a laundromat cause I take it right after finishing. I put you on the map, I can take you off in a definite token. The autocrat, I'm the king and the fucking president. I don't like talking back, I don't care what the new perspective is. That had a heart attack, only time that his heart was relevant. Flow like a water tap, but I'm dirty. Flint. Talking while I was being in a pocket. Lint. I don't like what you wearing a cheetah. Print. I'm the animal in a relationship. I'm the animal that they wanna come on and ride on. Never leave a right, so I know that I'm gonna die wrong. Talking to Tempur-Pedic, I'm who they wanna lie on. Pack a potential impossible to put a price on. I'm not good in networking, that's why I don't like the chat much. Oh, okay. Congrats on that big feature, how much did you pay for that one? Oh, okay. Why would I go outside when I'm already lost without moving? Rap game Ebenezer, don't come to me with that joyful bullshit. All that's left in this world that I live for is rapping one night stand role play. My friend got so used to me saying I'ma kill myself, he respond like, okay.
Jesus Christ, dude. There's no way I'm keeping up with that. He was going fast, and then all of a sudden he just goes, yeah, speed. He just straight up just went, yeah. There you go. He just went feral on us. This guy's got so much talent, it's not even funny. Like, in so many ways, too, which makes it even easier to like his music. You could like him lyrically. You could like his flows. You could like his speed. You could like the subject matter. Like, oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, no. I don't like the sound. I don't like the look of it. And plus, they're hearing that, like, one, like, that piano, and then you see a title like Sarah's song. Who's Sarah? I don't feel like the fuck. Somebody did tell me there was a couple more songs on here that will definitely hit me, especially if the Ren collab one did. Fuck. And it's like one of the longer songs, too. God damn it. Sorry. Well, here we go. Got Sarah's song. Oh, got Sarah's song, and I'm kind of scared to hit play. Let's go.
Tell me why, how could you do that to me? Tell me why, how could you do that to me?
Is that him singing? If it is, I'm going to be a little upset because it's like, dude, another person that can actually like sing on top of rapping like a beast.
Here's a story that I never thought that I would tell. About me and a girl, sophomore year, pure as hell. I never talked about it, not cause how she'll be affected. Truthfully, I don't care, I was more worried about myself. First girl I ever liked that finally liked me back. Geeked out when I heard about that. Still a virgin, scared to talk to girls, rocking a XX black t-shirt, but still sweating out the back. I had a thing with her. TV shows after school, I would binge with her. First girl I held a hand of, first girl I bought dinner. First girl I met the mom of butterflies at every picture I would see. You should have felt my heart go. I never knew what to say, so she started every convo. She had more experience, she showed me things to prove it. First girl who ever found interest in my music. She had a passion too, she liked to act, she was amazing. Showing up to her plays like my girl's about to be famous. We hit some parties too, she was a drinker and I wasn't. Kissing me in front of my friends and poking fun at me for blushing. I went viral for the first time, so rumors started to move. Token has a famous friend, Token might leave school soon. Till this one rumor came next. Last night, I heard Token forced a girl to
Tell me why.
What?
Till this one rumor came next. Last night, I heard Token forced a girl to
Tell me.
Wait, what did he, what did they fucking say? If it's the S word, fuck. Yeah, I know. I can understand why you wouldn't actually say the word.
The first person who asked me about it, I thought that he was playing. Second person who asked me about it, I started replaying. The night I had with my girl, confirming everything was normal. Fourth person who asked me about it, I started looking for her. Ain't no way she telling lies. You know how rumors travel when your name is on the rise. Little internet fame, but I was the shy. Confrontation wasn't my move, but I had to. I found her in the gymnasium by the athletes. When she saw me, she smiled at me. I was confused. Before I could confront, she ran up to me and she gave me a hug. I told her about the rumor and I asked her where it's from. She replied, what the fuck? Why would I say that? I felt stupid, I said sorry. I walked away thinking that 4 other people were trolling me. The 5th person who told me about it, my whole thinking reversed. The 8th person who told me about it said they heard it directly from her. But she denied it all the same. I started to feel like I'm attending one of her plays. I never hit her up after and she never hit me up. I left school soon after trying to get my career up. The more stories I heard, I knew damn well she was the author. My friend was like, she must just be jealous of the spotlight. Jealous you get.
Oh. So I'm guessing the rumor, not the S word, the R word. See, that's the thing. Anybody could say just about anything about people, and others are going to believe it. As I swear, people like rely on social media as their information more than actual human interaction and actual like resources. They just go by whatever some tool on Facebook or Instagram says. They automatically think it's real. Like, nobody thinks for themselves. Man, dude.
Getting established, she wanna be an actress. Maybe she just method acting. I told him he was tripping. I had barely built a buzz. Half the town took her side. I stopped fucking with everyone.
I don't blame you. I really don't blame you, especially like especially if you're growing up in that town and people just take that word over yours. Especially if those people like really know you.
My intro to relationships left me with bad blood. Maybe that's why I'm so anti-relationship, I don't trust. I told my girl the story before I took out the pen. She said she's not surprised and I didn't know what she meant. Now I think I do. The man that gets commitment don't commit cause he don't know who he's committed to. And I'm not proud of that, but it's my experience. Honestly, not being tied down held my career and shit, so I'm not even tripping. I hope that girl just need her more, cause she good at it. Just don't do around me no more. I'm sure she don't imagine she had big impact on me before, but she probably the reason I don't trust who I get feelings for.
There really are some terrible people out there who really don't care how badly they tarnish somebody's name or basically just ruin their name and their reputation and everything. Some people lose their families, their friends. Like, why can't people just be good to each other? I know that's kind of a loaded question, but just why?
I changed.
Now I got another one off this album. I can't remember which number it is on here. Song number 9. What am I waiting for? I ask myself that sometimes. A lot of times I don't have an answer for myself.
How I look, how I talk, how I act, I change even more. I'm no longer yours. Only thing that don't change about me is wishing I change even more. What am I waiting for? My grandma said I wanna visit you to get that LA view, but I might die before I ever get the chance to. I found a subject I could change to avoid the awkwardness and realizing the painful truth. but I wish I gave her honesty. I know losing memories is frustrating beyond belief, and every day there's a new body part to let a doctor see. But all that aside, how do you say that so casually? What does death mean to you? All your friends dying, does it bring stress to you? Do you think about it? Like, will it hurt at all? When will my whole life be compressed into a phone call? Like, yeah, she's gone. I wanna make her last years be a gift from God, but it's a losing game, cause I got the news today. It's funny how no matter how ahead you are, you're too late. I change how I look, how I talk, how I act. I change even more, I'm no longer yours. Only thing that don't change about me is wishing I changed even more. What am I waiting for? I used to have reoccurring dreams about death, so ever since you brought it up, I've been sleeping less. I know what you gon' say, I'm too young to be going through it, but can I ask you some questions as the closest one to it? You so open about it, so I'm curious. Do you think an afterlife will be luxurious? Do you think it'll treat you as good as Jersey did? Do you think you'll see your husband? I'm just trying to picture what it's like to be you. 3 kids, 5 grandchildren, all come from you. Maybe because of us, your life has a different meaning and a view, and you're happy to live, but you don't have to. I just can't relate. My life is everything and I'm trying to make it great, but it's a losing game, cause I got the news today. It's funny how no matter how ahead you are, you're too late. I change how I look, how I talk, how I act. I change even more, I'm no longer yours. Only thing that don't change about me is wishing I changed even more. What am I waiting for? On our phone call, you tensed up when you mentioned death. It still bothered me, cause I want you to be content. It was the middle of the night, I guess that's what most happened. Did you find contentment or not even know what happened? The questions I don't have any answers to upset me, until I realize they're not meant to be. Maybe that's what's beautiful about the rollout. Grandma Tuesday, I'ma be crying my soul out. My birthday's coming up, and even if you lived past it, I still change the subject every time you hinted at it. Cause I'm not even supposed to know till I'm supposed to know. And until I'm supposed to know, I'll be hoping I don't. I'll be hoping I don't. I wish I did more for you, but I know it's a losing game. I got the news today. It's funny how no matter how ahead you are, you're too late.
What is the purpose of this? The purpose is to say, I don't give a... If you say it one more time, I'm gonna slap you. I'm your mother on the So the character is...
I change how I look, how I talk, how I act. I change even more, I'm no longer yours. Only thing that don't change about me. Is wishing I changed even more. I change how I look, how I talk, how I act. I change even more, I'm no longer yours. Only thing that don't change about me is wishing I changed even more. What are you waiting for?
And number
I don't think I have any words for the past song. That one's too hard. Way too hard. And way too fucking close. Like,
3, man, stop bringing up that your father did. Nigga, we get it. For you gonna tell me every song, bro? Come on, bro. I got problems too. Nigga wanna hear some fucking problems all the time, nigga. Come on, bro. You better than this.
Fuck. Voices in my head are over capacity. Who's gonna shut down this club? She see the good man that's buried in me, but she just isn't digging enough. Maybe one day she gon' find him or find out it's not worth the effort and strut. Her pretty ass out of my life like everyone does. Fuck. I get to sleep at 10 nips and I tuck it and call it a 10-wheeler truck. Cause that's what I travel the world with and it gets me going if I end up stuck. If she end up falling in love, I adjust and I put her on nice like a puck. Get a pretty ass out of my life cause everyone does. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Leave him alone.
Leave me alone. Grandma just died and I wonder what the afterlife is like. Is she gon' watch me while I rap? Is she the reason for my mama's eating problem? Probably got reincarnated as a...
I'm not going back.
Fat bitch grew up Jewish, but I'm turning Buddhist. I was almost atheist, one day I'll be a Catholic. That's to paint the picture, just I'm not devoted. I am to my girls and friends and wants and passions. Who will I be by the end of this month? Life is just like chess and every night the liquor fuck a bishop. That's the world we live in, I was never good at staying in touch. Only call my people back after they pass, like I don't pick up. And pass my bro the phone, osteoporosis, I'm back to the bone. Homie growing, we wear hair like chaperone. He took Adderall like it's a chaperone. If you get too lit, it's having traffic home. Paris at my home, that's the catacombs. Ask us how the clothes, have attack from Rome. Baddies at the shows, act like grabbing goals. Have a bastard goal and pass like Pat Mahomes. Fuck, voices in my head are over capacity. Who's gonna shut down this club? She see the good man that's buried in me, but she just isn't digging enough. Maybe one day she gon' find him or find out it's not worth the effort and strut. Her pretty ass out of my life like everyone does. Fuck. I get to sleep at 10 nips and I tuck it and call it a 10-wheeler truck. Cause that's what I travel the world with and it gets me going if I end up stuck. If she end up falling in love, I adjust and I put her on nice like a puck. Get a pretty ass out of my life cause everyone does. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm so disassociated, I feel like it wouldn't even be real if I crashed the coupe. Told my mom that I was having thoughts of death instead of helping me, she sent me fucking too. Life is all connected, every time I get a beat I find an older verse and try to beat it. Life is all connected, if you get deep enough inside of her, she gon' look for deeper me.
Alright, sorry about that. Had to take a little break for a second. But yeah, let's get back into this. Let's go back a little bit. Back with Odd One Out.
Leave me alone. I'm so disassociated, I feel like it wouldn't even be real if I crashed the coupe. Told my mom that I was having thoughts of death instead of helping me, she sent me fucking too. Life is all connected, every time I get a beat I find an older verse and try to beat it. Life is all connected, if you get deep enough inside of her, she gon' look for deeper meanings. Everything is meant to be. I remember watching Intervention and I saw my sister on the screen. Should've listened to my intuition 15 years later when she clean. But her little brother told the world about his secrets never safe for me. Fuck it, let me be a piece of shit in peace. Ain't it funny, other homies turn into the people that they promised me they wouldn't become. I'm the only reason that they got a bit of confidence, I didn't know they take it and run. Everybody bragging at me about getting a hoe or a car or a new designer hoodie or a gun. Honestly, I miss when homies didn't feel like they had to do something cool around me to have fun. That shit is lame, feel like the only one that didn't change. Turned out my dad's parents had money, dad died, then mom retired, strange. I'm losing trust in everyone these days. Dad couldn't walk, but he still walked away. When I die, don't put money in the grave. Share it so they can make the same mistakes. Then leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
I'm supposed to be the one out.
We tired of verses. That's what we need, nigga. Stop doing all this extra bullshit, man.
Fuck you. Do whatever you want to do, bro, as far as rapping. So, that was another one that kind of threw a curveball at that one part with the, I'm not going to even repeat it. It's just going to make, it's just going to get me in a mood. Oof. All right, let's get back into this. We got Marco Polo featuring Marco Plus. All right.
Dad told me doing coke in college barely affected him. If he was still alive, I'd get him better shit. He never hit my mom, but he her reason why depression hit. Every good man has an edge to him. Every good man has an edge to him. She don't want me to leave, she got me edging with her. Didn't act like a baby, my nanny was a devil sitter. Devils under the ground cause she kept grounding me every winter. Every summer, fall to spring, like plumbers on a sink. I stick my hand in drama, picture off my rings. The girl spoke to me more politely than our butlers talk to kings. I fucked her off a kick, bitch Usher always sings and Rugbirds always stinging. My patience is always thin enough to jump to modeling.
Back up before I called the scene and had your mama them letting out awful screams. It's me and Token, ISO and niggas don't gotta call the screen. We Luke and LeBron James off the lean and the ball of beans. Smoking on the split full of your best friend. My clip full on the West End. No religious rituals, I just sin, this just in. The Southside villain back on the street with a Mac in his Jeep, and he clap if you asking for beef. You cats looking weak, you asking for peace, ask for the beast. Then leave the whole mag, or then you mask your fleece. Then jump back in the wagon here and do the dash from police. Heard he was stressing before we shot him, I hope he passed the relief. Pussy.
Marco, lower that beam.
Oh, he just hit his likes.
I know what that mean.
Oh, his features are bought.
I know what that mean.
Now he blame TikTok.
Yeah, I know what that mean.
Hey.
Marco, lower that beam.
No, it's a concept album.
I know what that mean.
Now he mad at his label, and his show was only filmed from one angle.
Yeah, I know what that mean.
Hey.
I wanted my grandma to see my house, but she just passed. I hope she's in heaven, appreciating the view I have. Mom never dated after my dad. I had no stepdad. That's how I want all my bitches to be after I leave their ass. Make them hate man forever. I hate her, ain't legend ever. My pages, they epicenter. At 8, they ain't check my temper. My brain just ain't getting better. They made me take tests to measure like day-to-day Helen Keller. My aiming ain't ever better. I may just break MJ's record. Her days of straight rest and pleasure like Labor Day stretch forever. I was only a kid. I guess those ladies say sex offenders. Cause my dick wasn't grown-ups more than David Spade, Adam Sandler. My anger rate rather than banners on stage like they backup dancers. My lady say have some manners. She ain't a straight happy camper. My bank's like extravaganza. My saving grace, that's the answer. I make mistakes bad as the amateurs who raised the late Adam Lanza. All of my friends are dead. They got the face who they cast as Chandler, bathing like Matthew Perry, but it's bathed in Abe Havagander. The sickness behind my bars like it makes when they battle cancer. My capital is conquered. I should change my name as New Hampshire.
Cruising through the opposition block with pistols cocked to get a drop. We hopping out the fucking whip. I'm sick of spitting blocks. My aim is bad. Popping out the bushes and I flame his ass. Thought he was.
Whoa. Snuck in that thing about Matthew Perry. Oh, shit.
Was acting wild, but he wasn't lying. I had to tame him fast. I done put the beam up on his head, but this ain't laser tag. I signed the right nation. Now niggas hate me like they Damon Dash. He told his bitch to stop playing my music. That shit make him sad. An artist by commission. This hoe paying me to paint her ass. I'm like Bob Ross, but my boss. Let off shots, your dog lost. Hop in the whip, then haul off. Raising pistol homes. Me and my dogs kill all of his dogs. I'm Victor Holmes. We looking like some fucking chain smokers. How many cigs was blown?
Marco, lower that beam.
Oh, he just hit his likes.
I know what that mean.
Oh, his features are bought.
I know what that mean.
Now he blame TikTok.
Yeah, I know what that mean.
Hey,
Marco, lower that beam.
No, it's a concept album.
I know what that mean.
Now he mad at his label, and his show was only filmed from one angle.
Yeah, I know what that mean. I don't do lines, I seen him turn my sister crooked, but my 4th grade best friend is addicted and he looks it. He just broke down the pills while I broke down the reasons why he shouldn't. He slid him over to me and I pushed it. I pushed that shit away. I got boundaries, you didn't know? I do. You gotta be a pretty girl to push shit in my nose. Tippy toes is what my dad chose to leave the bedroom with. He acted way too suicidal for a child, so when I was 10 and shit, when he slept too long, I had to check on him. I did. Big respect to him. I love you. Ever since I watched The Godfather, I don't like people sitting directly in back of me. My father showed me The Godfather, and that's the only thing he did did that was fatherly. Don't talk to me, talking to men bother me. Too much time on your hands, go have some fun or stack some cash or something. Bitch, pass the cup, I need a...
Whoa. That's crazy. Saw The Godfather, so you can't have people sit behind you. Bro, dude, what the fuck?
Happy buzz, vodka got me talking with a lisp. It's not a Grey Goose, it's Daffy Duck. Happy brunch, happy birthday. What's your lucky number? 24, always been my lucky number. It's me and my sister's birthday, and it's how many hours are in a day, and that puts me in first place. So when Dad died on the 24th, I took it as a good thing.
Do you have a twin sister? Or are you guys just maybe like have like a year apart, a couple years apart, but the same birthday? Or oh no. Oh. Either way, I don't know. Somebody let me know. Jesus Christ, dude. This was another crazy one. It's just...
What the fuck?
That bass sounded nasty. This one, we're going with It Kills Me.
They see how I'm moving with me, I'm not see-through. She asks what I do, I just do what I need to. They ask how I am, I just am how they need me. Replace feeling feelings with just feeling busy. It's cool, but it kills me. It's cool, but it kills me. I'm so used to being let down by the people and things I believe in. You think I'll be stronger, but the only thing that I learned from repeat disappointment is don't let them see it online. Yeah, I promise it kills me. It's cool, but it kills me. My mama thought I'd be a superstar right about now. She always went to bat for me. I'm letting her down every time that I tell her the show was in that full capacity. I promised that woman a mansion. I promised that woman a life with celebrities. I know she's not gonna say it, but she don't want to hear no more promises. She's almost 70. Every time I get momentum, I lose the momentum like it wasn't meant for me. Get an idea, then a brand new idea, then I leave the idea that was probably best for me. I don't care much about being the richest, I care a lot more about reaching my destiny. I know that mama is never gonna say what she think about her son and it's downward trajectory. Me, I'm not see-through, she asks what I do, I just do what I need to. They ask how I am, I just am how they need me. Replace feeling feelings with just feeling busy. It's cool, but it kills me. It's cool, but it kills me. I'm so used to being let down by the people and things I believe in. You think I'll be stronger, but the only thing that I learned from repeat disappointment is don't let them see it online. Yeah, I promise it kills me. It's cool, but it kills me. Facial recognition everywhere I go. My life is weirder than I thought it would be. Always thought it could be cool to have it. Am I wrong to tell you that it's bothering me? Strangers come up and they usually all mention older music from an album or two. Even though they're showing love, I still internalize it as what the fuck happened to you? What the fuck you doing? Where the fuck is between somewhere token? Fuck you doing? And really all he said was holy shit token. I love you, I love household name. Can we do a pic? How did I become a person? I don't see a blessing that's next to him, showing him all that love. Maybe this shit just isn't meant for me like I thought it was. They see how I'm moving, but me, I'm not see-through. She asks what I do, I just do what I need to. They ask how I am, I just am how they need me. Replace feeling feelings with just feeling busy. It's cool, but it kills me.
That's an interesting one. It's one of those type of, like the way he made it come out, like a type of situations like you said, it's cool, but it kills me. It's like he accepts it, but it's still fucking like inside, it's still fucking eating at him. Man, dude.
This rain keeps.
Oh, dude. This better not be another one. See You Leave, featuring Steven Rodriguez.
Pouring from the clouds you made for me. I thought this solved them, but the storm won't let me be. So I sit here often, thinking how I couldn't see the time we lost it, and I break to see you leave.
Why don't I forgive you? You're laying in a grave and I woke up at a young, healthy age, so why don't I forgive you? I buried you today, looked around and I was only one of 8, so why don't I forgive you? Nobody wanna say it, but if anyone deserved it, it was you, so why don't I forgive you? I only feel bad for the ones who feel bad when they do. When they do, I'ma tell them they got better shit to feel. Promise I'ma keep it real. What does blood even reveal? You're my dad's dad, but you're why my dad never healed. I'm sorry, but I'm not grieving. He was dead to us way before he stopped breathing. The last time we spoke was 4 years ago even.
Oh, man. Bro.
The last time we spoke was 4 years ago even. And I was fine with that before he died, so why can't I forgive myself neither?
This rain keeps pouring.
Dude, that he died before. He was dead to us before he even stopped breathing. Fucking hey, dude.
From the clouds you made for me. I thought this solved them, but the storm won't let me be. So I sit here often, thinking how I couldn't see the time we lost it, and I break to see you leave.
Why don't I forgive you? You're laying in a grave and I woke up at a young, healthy age, so why don't I forgive you? You know I'm self-made, we both laying in a product of our ways, so why don't I forgive you? I wrote no eulogy today, but your brother had a page. Can I say shit? How could he forgive you? For all the silence and the hate, and all the trauma and the pain that you leave him got the same name, but I changed ways of the meaning. Now the name rang and it maintained something deeper than the same hate and the same shame that you catered. Kinda hate that I'm doing your last name a fucking favor. You don't deserve that. Dad was almost homeless, he ain't never heard a word back. Nah, he don't deserve that. I heard you were asking about me on your deathbed. How you still got me dealing with regrets? Can't forgive myself neither.
This rain keeps pouring from the clouds you made for me. Thought this solved them, but the storm won't let me be. So I sit here often, thinking how I couldn't see the time we lost it, and I break to see you leave.
Should I have been there more? All them birthday letters I ignored, calls, texts I ignored, shit. Should I have been there more? Dad would even answer yours. So who'd I even do it for? Should I have been there more? Told myself to pick a side. Was it honesty or was it pride? I should have been there more. Too late to make it right. It's too late to make it right. Moments hold more weight when they're spent with someone who ain't here no more, so I've been feeling regret. The problems feel a little lesser when they ended in death. Too busy picking a side to take a peek over the fence. I know I could've done more. Too proud to be mature. I was 9 telling you I like to rhyme. You said keep it up, I ended up fine. Now it's too late to see me tour. I never told you how I felt, cause I ain't wanna hear your voice. Never knew the way I felt, so I ain't even make a point. Probably thought I was just selfish and I didn't make the time. Used to think that you were wrong, now I know that you were right. I seen a picture of you, seen you in a different light. Started asking about your upbringing and childhood life, and now it makes some more sense. You're just the product of the struggle. I'm sorry and I love you. I should have been there more.
You know, this is why I got a lot of respect for him, because he straight up like opening his fucking heart to everybody. And portraying it through his music. it's just some of these songs are really hard to get through. Like at least for me, they are. Like, I mean, really difficult to get through. And it's not because I don't like the song. I love all the songs on here so far. It's just the subjects that are very close to home, like some of them are. And yeah. So this time, I'm going to be checking out Jeep featuring Tara Reid. I almost said Tara Reid. Official music video. What the fuck? 2 minutes. Well, with this guy, a lot can be said in 2 minutes.
I was in a Jeep with at least 3 Kimberleys trying to get a piece of the high life. They don't love me, but they have a need, so the weed is a penalty of the high life. I was in a Jeep trying to get a high life. I was in a Jeep trying to get a high life.
Backpack full, but I gave it to my bro. When the girl under my arm is mad cause the car full. I was 17 when they were calling me a shady wannabe. It's funny cause I grew up stealing from Marshalls. Woke up on the couch, no cash in my house. Never read, can you see where they...
Wait, what did you just say?
The girl under my arm is mad cause the car full. I was 17 when they were calling me a shady wannabe.
I was 17 when they were calling me a shady.
It's funny cause I grew up stealing from Marshalls. When they were calling me a shady wannabe. It's funny cause I grew up stealing from Marshalls. Woke up
God
on
damn it, hold on.
Bro, when the girl under my arm is mad cause the car full. I was 17 when they were calling me a shady wannabe. It's funny cause I grew up stealing from Marshalls. Woke up on the couch, no cash in my house. Never...
Dude, that Eminem bar was pretty dope. I like it.
Read, can you see where the cash went? Sure. I was in a Jeep, I had a bottle next to me, and it was yelling at me in a French accent. Bonjour. Black on the tee, black on the jeans, passionately bent back like a crash on the street. Freak accident, token the accident. Freak T used to be a chopper, then he passed it and lead. 20 racks my fee. Obviously too cheap, I get checks with the best. Broke up with a Barbie and now I call her Charlie. They all turn brat when my ex see my ex in a Jeep, bitch. I was in a Jeep with at least 3 Kimberleys trying to get a piece of the high life. They don't love me, but they have a need, so the weed is a penalty of the high life. I was in a Jeep trying to get a high life. I was in a Jeep trying to get a high life.
Young talk, call, say, wait, I need a fee. I told them big big, y'all give me about a week. Sicker than the cold, I'ma sad that beat. And I make it host weak, cause I sound when I speak. The catacomb crook, neighborhood at a raw hook. One look, had them on shook. The brain with the blade in the book. The chef and the cook raise up, but your soul get took. Holding up in that Jeep, slumping mad while we creep. Deep in your set, couple of freaks and they cheap. Showing them out what they need, the lyrical vet. Terror and Tokyo, so go get broken. We throwing their ass in a bin. Heavyweight, horror.
That dude looks familiar. Almost looked like Johnny Richter for a second.
I got something for her and all of her friends. Never gonna see me again.
I was in a Jeep with at least 3 Kimberleys trying to get a piece of the high life. They don't love me, but they have a need, so the weed is a penalty of the high life. I was in a Jeep trying to get a high life. I was in a Jeep trying to get a high life.
Number 4, we gotta change the label name. That's a stupid name. Never too different. I'm gonna tell you something. You can't be. You're too different, nigga. You too different. Bring it back down, bro.
Never too different. Ooh. All right, now we're on to the... Ooh, this is my second song I get to hear now with Token and Tech. The first one I checked, that was like 6 years old. It was a actual music video, though. But I'm sure it's going to be good either way. Jesus. This should be an interesting song if it's having like almost like 3/4 of the song as most replayed. Got Peter.
Peter picked a peck of pickled peppers. How the fuck I pick a hoe? It's like tic-tac-toe, I keep my exes in a row. How we become enemies, I really don't know. I would say I'm sorry, but I'm not a sorry ass. Good morning, ho, can I get you a water out like a degenerate who can regenerate? Liquor be waking me up with the scares. I gotta go hibernate, take it that third away. People are driving that ride with their friend. I'm on knocking these windows and tell them their friend is fake. I find it funny you talking shit about all your homies and don't think they doing the very same. All of your boyfriends are cheating and all of your girlfriends, so who gon' be fucking them after you? Dig out of mind if it's told I'll be hitting the bathroom to get him to simmer his attitude. I used to live on the cul-de-sac, but I don't like being cornered. I'd rather an avenue. I like a post on a post like a platypus, platter the puss. Look what I put my palate through.
Every day when they color rapper through, you go then like Harry, they're gonna laugh at you. Crack if you like the comedians have to.
Bro, that transition was fucking dope as hell.
Boyfriends are cheating and all of your girlfriends, so who gon' be fucking them after you? Dig out of mind if it's told I'll be hitting the bathroom to get him to simmer his attitude. I used to live on the cul-de-sac, but I don't like being cornered. I'd rather an avenue. I like a post on a post like a platypus, platter the puss. Look what I put my palate through.
Every day when they color rapper through, you go then like Harry, they're gonna laugh at you. Crack if you like the comedians have to do rapper new, then I got a platinum plaque of you. You get jacked to do the US like a poo, abracadabra from me, get this track of rule. Half of you capping, no stacking this whack of you. Yapping your crap as a fat yabba dabba do. Penny pushing the percentage they pay to us. Missing more money, machinery made for you. Don't let that dominant devil delay you, bro. I can face to ya in the face to bust. Think you standing on business, you like to dust. All because you make no moment to make moolah. So superior slipping, I slay you, bro. I'm big, guess big Beirut blood.
Well, I just told that chubby rapper hit the gym, you way too much. I just told that Christian rapper shut up, bitch, you pray too much. I just told that syllable rapper dork, you saying way too much. I just told his model girlfriend throw it up, she ate too much. Peter picked a peck of pickled peppers, how the fuck I pick a hoe? It's like tic-tac-toe, I keep my exes in a row. How we become enemies, I really don't know. I would say I'm sorry, but I'm not a sorry ass. Tic-tac-toe, I keep my exes all in line. Talk about me, but I can hear it from behind. Did a number on her, but I still gave her prime. I just made a 10 to a split, is she now a 5?
Hey, you get the murder from Nina all over the planet. I'm pushing it right at the satellite. Thinking about pushing them off in the cushion. And me and my lady, we're using the ragonite. Not the mineral genitals, had a fight. I'm in the middle, not little, my appetite. Then I'm busting on through like a megamite. I got a friend like a good bite.
All of my homies are fake, we truly got nothing in common. Except that I'm also fake. I put my kids in her face and I leave just to let them discuss what they get me for Father's Day. She used to love me and now she might want me to die. But she always know that I'm a call away. Every time I want to kill myself, I try distracting myself in the mall with a sharp and they body so sensitive.
No.
But she always know that I'm a call away. Every time I want to kill myself, I try distracting myself in the mall with a sharp and they body so sensitive. She like a hair trigger plus a party in the back like a mullet. If I do crush like a rum, I just build me a cabin with it. The interior's wooded. I'm trying to find me an older woman, but today I'm in a 22 like a bullet. I tried becoming a friend of a rapper. He ended up hitting his girlfriend. I couldn't.
I make a move when I'm playing the groove. I get them in the mood and the people they love it. I got a new one that's coming your way in the summer. I really just gave you a nugget. Fuck it, it'll be so good to hear it. I know all the people are sick of the rubbish. I bet all the women that hear it are gonna be begging for that tech and Nina to plug it. Mr. Punk's appearing me with peons. I peon, predict the flow. Speaking of flow, I got the type that really rake in the dough. Rain me like as in Sam. I get the evil dead with my foe. 5 Nina's live back. We're talking go.
Peter picked a peck of pickled peppers. How the fuck I pick a hoe? It's like tic-tac-toe. I keep my exes in a row. How we become enemies, I really don't know. I would say I'm sorry, but I'm not a sorry ass. Tic-tac-toe, I keep my exes all in line. Talk about me, but I can hear it from behind. Did a number on her, but I still gave her prime. I just made a 10 to a split, is she now a 5? I just told that loser rapper, make a friend, you have no bros. I just told that whole Canadian rapper, pussy, go back home. I just told that 35-year rapper, don't lie about your age. I just told that label head to let that rapper out his cage. Losing respect for the people I used to look up to, bro, don't with your heroes or cornballs. I'm trying to become a girl, cause when you catch a girl in a lie, she convince you it's your fault. Talking like both of her legs, shaking so much they gave her that work and she left with the floor caught. People love telling a joke about me like I won't be a legend the day that the Lord caught.
You get it? You not supposed to be here. If you keep acting like it, like the shit you doing right now, you never gonna be here again, man. Figure it out, you fucking weirdo.
Hey, we're all weirdos. Everybody's weird in their own way, and I don't care who you are, you're weird too. We're all weird. Now with I'm Your Baby. I think it's this and one last. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Internet trolls raised me, ads raised me, Nickelodeon raised me, Dan raised me, Superbad American Pie, Hollywood Signs, Triple X search raised me, I'm your baby.
Mom left my dad and never talked to a man again, just to paint a picture how the marriage went. And that's just what I thought what every marriage was. I still would call it love, but I never saw him touch, and I knew it wasn't sex, I only seen them kiss once. But married for 20 plus, when I was young, if there was nudity in movies, mama put some anger to it. Little did she know that I wasn't a stranger to it.
Internet trolls raised me, ads raised me, Nickelodeon raised me, Dan raised me, Superbad American Pie, Hollywood Signs, Triple X search raised me, I'm your baby.
I was infatuated with sex when I was 6. Mom blamed it on the music, so CDs were edited. But it wasn't the CDs, the privacy intrigued me. You look when they say don't look. So I was 8 scribbling pictures of a naked body till the teacher found my notebook. She had to make sure my home's good, so I was put in therapy. Imagine a therapist studying an 8-year-old's rendition of naked breasts. I was always questioned, especially cause I only grew up with women present. My therapist put down his pad during one session and asked if I ever thought about my mom and my sister naked. I don't remember what I said, I just remember the feeling of realizing my mom and sister were big breasted. I broke out crying, I couldn't stop and I didn't know why. It's funny which memories stick with you. I was 9.
Keep going.
When I was 12, I started hanging with older kids. They would tell me things and they would show me things. Teachers always said I had an old soul. Must have been just my soul, cause my brain didn't know a thing. A mutual friend led me to this older kid's house. We were in his basement, 2 other older kids round. When my homie left, I should've left, but I stayed there. Didn't know these kids well, but I felt safe there. Shouldn't have felt safe there. Dirty conversations about the girls in their grade where people lost virginities, me I ain't even kissed yet. I didn't even think about getting my wet. That night I was talked into doing things I ain't wanna do. A lot of I don't knows, a lot of come on dude, a lot of no one's even gonna know, a lot of closing eyes, a lot of long showers and no appetites.
Internet trolls raised me, ads raised me, Nickelodeon raised me, Dan raised me, Superbad American Pie, Hollywood Signs, Triple X search raised me, I'm your baby.
I just started dropping music at the time, writing love songs about a girl I'd hope to find. Playing Wayne tapes, knowing I could never say the first body to touch my body looked just like mine. It's funny which memories end up sticking with you, cause I forgot it even happened till I turned 22. Then it all came back and it felt brand new. Wondering if it plays a role in relationships I pursue, or is it just a distant memory that never left a mark? One night my homie had some questions at the bar. He said, why do all of your girls look fresh out of a magazine? I said, it's just my type. He said, I feel you, but I mean, what if the perfect girl for you was normal looking? Would you do something? I said, what? He said, it just feels like you're trying to prove something. And you know that everyone knows you well, so maybe you still trying to prove something to yourself. What are you still trying to prove?
Internet trolls raised me, ads raised me, Nickelodeon raised me, Dan raised me, Superbad American Pie, Hollywood Signs, Triple X search raised me, I'm your baby.
Wow, that was another one with a message. I mean, sitting there talking about like all those like old TV shows pretty much raised him. Like I heard him say Dan, Superbad. That's yeah. That. So I'm guessing pretty much he was just glued in front of the TV most of the time while his mom had to do whatever. Huh. Well, now we're on to the last song. I don't know how I feel about this. It just looks like it's gonna be a wreck. So we got Diary Number 1, Karma. I'm scared of this one, honestly.
Yeah.
Daddy wasn't a man, so daddy didn't raise one. I turned into a bitch by the time I was in grade 1. Bitches crave attention, I savored it like it's fine wine. Bitches write diaries, and I just made mine rhyme. My ex is telling the town that I cheated, I swear that I ain't even cheat. I guess I can give you the truth about her if she wanna lie about me. I was the one who broke up, so I let her decide with the narrative freeze. But shit, this is only my diary, I can be honest, it's just me to me. You're the only girl that I ever loved, and I love you the same today. You walking into my dad's funeral is the image I always replay. Shit, after that I went crazy, I left everybody and moved to LA. You said I felt like I made it then left you, but you know that wasn't the case. You said I'm using my dad dying as an excuse to not give a fuck about you. I got in my feelings and told myself maybe that's true. I gotta man up and be through playing a victim, so I didn't think about that. I really said fuck my dad. That is the reason I'm weak, that he died and he just made me weaker. Fuck all that. But why am I making decisions based off your opinions? We don't.
Jesus Christ. This is why these ones, like when he starts talking about his dad and stuff like that, those are the ones that hit me the hardest, because mine pretty much took off before I was born. So I had a lot of anger for many, many years, and it ruined relationships. It ruined friendships. Like, I used it as a excuse to why I used drugs and did all sorts of crazy shit. I mean, hell, I grew up through going through the 90s. So no no camera phones. Like, I probably wouldn't even be here today if they had camera phones. And that's about as far as I'm going to go with that. But, yeah, it built a lot of anger, regret, like just everything.
You said I felt like I made it then left you, but you know that wasn't the case. You said I'm using my dad dying as an excuse to not give a fuck about you. I got in my feelings and told myself maybe that's true. I gotta man up and be through playing a victim.
I did used to use it as an excuse too, as to why I acted the way I did, especially in school and whatnot, like, because I used to get in trouble a lot. So I would make up these very, very strange stories too. I had a very strange imagination when I was younger. But as I got older, I just learned to accept that he wasn't going to be there. Or I was never going to meet him. It was just the way it was. So once I finally accepted it, it slowly, like the anger, the lying, and all that shit started slowly going away. But here we are today.
So I didn't think about that. I really said fuck my dad. That is the reason I'm weak, that he died and he just made me weaker. Fuck all that. But why am I making decisions based off your opinions? We don't even talk. I never said a bad word about you when you tell everybody I'm lost. Every so often my sister is spiraling, wondering what that would do. I can't even help her, I'm forcing myself not to think about him, and I blame it on you. My sister be noticing signs, we go through his stuff. I'm jealous cause she feel attacked from an angel. I don't feel shit, I can't even picture him feeling nothing is worse than it feeling painful. I don't know why you still got such a fucking impact on me. I'm the one who broke you first. You're the one who broke me down and broke the way I think about myself, which is worse. Daddy wasn't a man, so daddy didn't raise one. I turned into a bitch by the time I was in grade 1. Bitches crave attention, I savored it like it's fine wine. Bitches write diaries, and I just made mine rhyme. My ex is telling the town that I cheated, I swear that I ain't even cheat. I guess I can give you the truth about her if she wanna lie about me. If you had a goal to make people think that I'm the piece of shit who broke you, I don't see the point in lying about what I did, just say what I did do. Label money I was pouring through. Tell them how you never got a gift. Tell them how I never spoiled you. Tell them how you saw me every chance, encouraging fans to chase their dreams and help the crew. But I never once supported you. Had a dream to be a singer. Vented to me about your engineer, and I will change the subject every dinner. Everyone inside my team knew how talented you were. It was obvious to us. I could have connected you with so many people, but I didn't give a fuck enough. Look how the story unfolds. I posted you on my page, so you got recognized on my shows, but never once for your own talent, how it was supposed to go. Only because you were mine, I never let you be your own. And you never asked for a favor. Maybe you just were afraid you looked like you were using me, because on paper people could have thought you loved Token. I know that you only love Ben. Matter of fact, you were the only one. Matter of fact, my only real friend. If anything, I was using you. Never would have thought of that, huh? Posting you all on my page now, so fans can see I got a bad one. Fans can tell me I'm relationship goals. Fans can tell me I deserve that. Everything I did was ego-based. You're the one who observed that. You're the only one who got used. Authentic love you gave to me. Let's talk about what I gave to you. You will tell them that I gave you grief. Your friends will tell you that I gave you no peace. Your dad will tell him that I gave you deceit. I will tell you that I gave you a reason to not believe in yourself and just in me. And then your doctor gave you a seat.
I find this to be the hardest type of music to do. At least as far as hip hop. Being 100% honest and open. Just pretty much telling what's on your mind. Like, I don't know how some of the, especially like the independent artists, do it. I mean, I'm sure there's like sometimes, when they're trying to record and whatnot, it could be very difficult probably for them. I'm sure they break down quite a few times talking about certain songs or certain subjects. Yeah. This dude's got my respect 100%.
Run up the test results, and I'm the one who gave you. I was someone you need meditation for. Never would have thought I'm also someone you need medication for. I cut the tension with a joke, but I gave you a reason to laugh. At a man who has his career figured out, but nothing solid after that. And you gave me 48 months that I miss every part of. Memories I don't get far from. You gave me light, then you brought the dark up. She gave me nothing but karma. Diary 1.
Wasn't a man, so daddy didn't raise one. I turned into a bitch by the time I was in grade 1. Bitches severed it like it's fine wine. Bitches write diaries, and I just made my rap.
Well, that was the end of the album. And what a fucking way to end it. And it said, it says diary number 1. It makes me, it scares me, because that means that's the first part of many. And like I said, throughout this album reaction review, there were some very difficult parts to get through, and there were some funny parts. There were some fun parts. There were some just straight up bob your head type parts throughout the album. And then just sometimes just enjoying the flows, the raps, Like when he starts spit, like chopping, it gets really cool. Sorry, that made me laugh. They put ICP and Taylor Swift in the same. Anyway, let's get back onto the subject. And see this too. This is another thing you don't see from mainstream artists. Full-length albums. He did 17 tracks. 17. Like, and it was all good. There was a couple little parts like throughout some of the songs. It was kind of like, it's just okay, but it wasn't bad. There was no bad parts of this album. And I'm glad I dove into this artist, to Token, because it means I'm gonna have a real artist to be diving into, to dive in that rabbit hole. Like, it just, I mean, I've reacted to a lot of talented and crazy people throughout the past like few months, but I haven't really found anybody real like this. I mean, yeah, there's been amazing musicians and singers and whatnot, but when it comes to lyrically, I think this is the best I've heard in a long time. Which means you're stuck with me, dude. Sorry, Token. I gotta go back and like all these songs. It's like,
yeah.
Make sure I didn't miss any. That's such a nasty face.
This rain keeps pouring from the clouds you made from. This rain keeps.
And number 3, man, stop bringing up that your father did.
I change how I look, how I talk, how I act.
Oh, screw that song. I am not putting that back in.
I'm not right for you, but I'm.
Oh yeah, I just keep saying, I mean, he's a musician.
I'm not
too.
right for you, but I'm just what I should be. You try to change me, I try to change you.
Sorry, it's been a long reaction. That's one of my favorite beats on here. Yeah, I need to make sure he gets.
Never too different.
Yeah. Make sure that gets that too.
Yeah.
Alright. But yeah, that was, like I said, that was an amazing album. I really hope this album did well. Came for Ren, stayed for Token. This album's incredible, and I wanted to. I'm right there with you, bro. Right there with you. Fucking son of a bitch. I need to get away from the comments. It's gonna make me fucking. Like I said, he was like one of the most relatable artists I've come across since like Ren, NF, and stuff like that. So, well, I hope you all enjoyed this reaction. I know I talked a lot throughout the reaction, but a lot of the stuff it just hit me, and I had to get it off my chest sometimes. It's just, you can't bottle shit up. That's why I used to blow up all the time, because I would bottle shit up. And then when it'd finally be like too much, I would just snap, and then people look at me like I'm nuts. So, thank you everybody for coming by if you have. Lots of love to you all, and love and respect to Token. Make sure to go to his page and subscribe, and make sure to hit those like buttons on his songs. I'm gonna have the original links down in the description, so that way, if you haven't dabbled into the album before this, I'll make sure to have it accessible, so that way you can go right to it and make sure to get him the respect and love that he deserves. And like I said, this was a rough album review, but like they said, eye-opening. So thank you again, and we'll catch you all on the next Token reaction. So until next time, y'all take it easy. We'll see you. Peace out.